Welcome to the Pulse Check podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Sammy. Grab your beverage of choice and let's get right into it. Okay, welcome back, you guys. So happy to be here with you this week. This week we're going to be talking all about lymphatic drainage and Sarah and I's travel tips. And we're so pumped. But as you guys know, we always start off with like good stories that we've experienced. Mm-hmm. And I guess I'll go first. And Sarah can think about it, but if she didn't, whatever. We'll just go. But I had a patient. Actually, and this is actually a really cute story, so don't expect anything crazy whatsoever. But I had a patient that was I wonder if you ever had him actually, but he was a bilateral above the knee amputee. I wonder if I talked to you about him. I can't remember.
Yeah, okay.
But anyways, super cute guy. Like, he was just so nice, just so loving. I think he's an amputee because of his diabetes. I think he had to, I'm pretty sure that's what it was, but I can't remember. But anyways, so I was in there talking to him, and where we're at, like, in the hospital, there's a beautiful view of, like, mountains, and it's just gorgeous. But he has, like, the most perfect view in the entire hospital. And we were talking, he was like, honey, can you just turn my bed so I can look out the window? And I was like, yeah, like, you have a beautiful view. Like, do you just love sunsets? Like, why do you want to do that? And he was like, yeah, I used to hike. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of like Timp, but like there's like a huge famous hike that people do to like get to the top of the mountain all the time. But he was like, I used to hike that like all the time, and it was the most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my entire life. And I was like almost to tears, and he was like, and I'll never be able to hike that again. And he was like, and he started tearing up while like looking outside, looking at it. And he was like, and I don't think I'll ever come to terms with that, but I'll never be able to hike it again. And I just have to take it in as a view. And I was like, oh my goodness. But I like left that room feeling like just so grateful. I think that like also shows like if you have legs and you have just a working body, like use it. Like, do not take it for granted, because there genuinely is people out there that can't do the things that you get to do every day. Like what you get going to the gym or like walking or just breathing is such a blessing. So like leaving that room, I was just like, I don't know. It just like made me think about life. I was like, I'm just so grateful for like, what I have. Tender. Yeah, it was really cute.
I actually have a story. It's so funny. It's kind of similar of like a cute story.
Oh, cute. Yes.
That I thought of. This was like a couple weeks ago, but
this is probably a refresher for our guests.
Yes. No, yeah, not crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little sad, but so I had a patient. He had brain surgery, and when I first got him, he was with it. He told me that he had brain cancer. He had multiple brain surgeries. They kept getting infected, and so he would get repeat
I know him.
brain surgeries.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
And he told me that the doctors had given him 18 to 24 months to live, and we were talking about that, and that was 2 years ago. So it'd been 24 months.
Yeah.
And we were just talking like how he felt about that, and he has kids in school, and they'd come and like played games with him, but he told me that he could feel his cognitive abilities declining.
Oh.
And it was sad. But a couple days later, I was on the floor. I was doing a day charge shift, like a second charge, so I was just helping the floor out, and he was doing physical therapy. Okay. And so the physical therapist was walking him around, and they needed somebody to help with like an exercise, and so I got to play volleyball with him. Like, the physical therapist had him stand. He was like sitting, standing, like trying to work on his hand-eye coordination.
Yes.
And so my job was to like literally just throw a softball to him. And then I would like throw it to the side, and he would try to have everything be coordinated and catch the ball.
Right.
And so we were just like talking and talking about like my life a little bit, his life, his kids. I told him I played volleyball in high school and all that. And so like that was like a really tender experience. And then also like really sad because I came back, you know, a few nights later, and this patient has totally like cognitively declined. Like he's ANO times 1, like oriented to himself. And it's really like a tender experience, but also sad because people really do change. They can change so quickly. You know, you see someone and you're having a conversation with them, and then you come back, and the next time you see them, they're so different. Yeah. And like you said, sometimes we take for granted that we can move our bodies and we can, you know, hike a mountain, or we can like throw a ball. And so I think our patients, honestly, like I learned so much from my patients about life in general, and not taking things for granted, and like being super appreciative of what my body can do. Yeah. And then honestly, like my patients are so inspiring to me, and they motivate me to be a better nurse, but also like take better care of my body and take care of my family. And that's so cute. See, I think there's just like things out there that like the smallest things, like catching a ball. It's crazy to think that somebody just like can't do that, like their brain doesn't work like that. Or with that same patient, I remember, because I've had him so many times, and he had like a friend come in to like say hi to him, and that friend ended up walking out, and I was like sitting there charting, and I like looked over, and she was like obviously in distress. So I like took the, what are they called, the Kleenexes, and I like started handing it to her, and then she like went in for a hug, and I was like holding the Kleenex. My arms are like still open, but she just like squeezed me from like around, just like it was like an upper hug, but it was like she was actively crying. And then her husband came out and saw me like holding the tissues and like comforting her, and she's like, there, sweetie, come here. Terry, you are so, and I was like, you're the best. Yeah.
But sometimes I think I have that face. Like, I don't know if you experience this, but like, I think we both have those faces where people just spill everything to us. And we don't even ask. No. Like, they just do it. Yep. And you're just sitting there, like, taking it all in. Yeah. And you're just like, thank you for telling me. Or like, thank you for letting me experience this with you. Like, just crazy. But anyways. Anna. It was like little tender things like we also get to experience at work is like super awesome. Yeah. But yeah, anyways. So today, like I totally said, we're talking about our travel non-negotiables, how like we deal with lymphatic drainage, how we try to like keep healthy while we're traveling, and like still setting our goals and keeping our goals. I guess we're kind of just gonna start with like how we travel. Like, Sarah, let's say you're going on a flight somewhere. Let's say to visit Jaime's family, okay? In like Washington or something, okay? What's your non-negotiable? Like, how do you prepare for it? What do you do on the flight? What do you do while you're in Washington? Whatever. Go crazy. Yeah,
so I pack 10 minutes before we leave. I'm just kidding.
That's what Keaton does, dude. And I like pack a week before.
I love that. No, usually it's the night before. Yeah. And I get all my supplements out. Usually I'll put my protein powder in like like a bag, like single servings. So I'll like get all my supplements because I'm a routine girly. Yes. And so I make sure I have like my vitamins, my magnesium, all the things I need for however many days I'm going to be there. So I get that ready. I'll do like electrolyte packet, protein powder. And then I usually go to the grocery store and buy like high protein snacks. So I like beef sticks, popcorn, sometimes protein bars. So I kind of have all that like ready that I bring with me if we're checking on a bag. And then I also try to drink a ton of water. I like before the flight. So like the day before, the morning of. So yeah, that's like one thing I do. And then while I'm in Washington or anywhere, I do try to eat like high protein, like focus my meals around protein and not just like go crazy. But I also want to enjoy the people I'm with and what we're doing and not be so like restrictive, and also like make people plan everything around me. Javi's mom is so amazing. She like goes grocery shopping and like gets things that I like.
Oh,
it's so sweet. Like she'll buy me almond milk, amazing. And she's also so healthy.
Yeah,
love her to death. Loose, she's amazing.
Yeah.
But so yeah, she's healthy.
We'll get her on the podcast.
Yes, I would love to.
We gotta get her on the podcast.
Yes, we do. But yeah, so she's so sweet. Sometimes we'll go as soon as we land. We'll go to Costco or grocery shopping with them and get fruit. A bunch of like ground beef, almond milk, stuff like that. But so I try to eat healthy, but I also eat like I definitely have my treats.
Good.
So yeah, balance. Yeah, that's just like a little bit of what I do. What do you do?
I think for like me, I'm pretty much the exact same. I don't like bring protein powder or anything, but like let's say I'm traveling back home to Minnesota or something like that. Like we'll just set that up as an example. With the flight, like at the airport, I usually never sit down. And Keaton, my husband, loves that. But I'll be like walking back and forth the entire time. And Keaton's like, can we just sit down? And I'm like, we're going to be sitting down for 3 hours.
Why would I sit down right now?
Exactly. Absolutely not. So I'll like be getting my steps in all before that. And that also helps like just like drain things out, depuff, makes you feel good. And then I try honestly like not on the flight, like while we're flying, I try not to eat or drink anything. Like especially with a 3-hour flight, you can do it. Like it's not that hard. But with like being up in a plane, like everything is so decompressed and your gut is just like not regulated. It's not moving. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing at that time. So I like, if I do eat, I feel so puffy, you know? And plus the treats that they give are like cookies and we're not like, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it to me at all. So I usually don't eat at all on the flight. And then when I get off the flight, I usually like try to get back into like a good routine of one, like going to a gym if that's around, or like getting my steps in, or like when I get to my house with my parents, I'll put my feet up on the wall and I'll just like let everything like just drain down just to get to places that it's supposed to be to like, get out of my body. But yeah, so I'll do that. And then while I'm traveling, like you said, like literally the exact same. Perfectly said. I like try to hit like good protein with every meal, like wherever we go out, if we go out to eat. Cause you know how like you go out to eat a ton when you're traveling and stuff. And like the sodium levels are already so high. So you're going to feel puffy at those places. But I try to pick like high protein choices. And then, yeah, like, just always getting in movement where I can. But like you said, like, I don't like the idea of having other people work their lives around me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm definitely more fluid with things. Like, wherever they want to go, like, I'll go. And I'll figure out what I can get there. Or, like, a better option for me there. Or, like, with my mom, too. Like, she'll have a bunch of good food choices for me to choose. Because she knows how I eat. Like, she knows I'm a little pickier with the healthier side of things, but I do like to have fun. Like when we go to Italy, you think I'm gonna say no to gelato or pizza or pasta? Absolutely not. I eat everything. Everything. I did not hold back. And yes, I did feel puffy. I did not feel my best, but it was still like, it's still a once in a lifetime opportunity. And again, like life is short, so still have fun. And then when I get back, it's usually right back into routine of things. Like you said, I usually bring my supplements with me when I travel. So I'm already taking those every day. So that's not like a habit I need to pick up again. But like going to the gym again or like going to the sauna again, because that always helps. Yeah, kind of just like stuff like that, like movement and your diet. Just, I don't know, just like stay locked in with those things as best as you can. Oh, yeah. Again, don't just make people's lives revolve around you.
And I think like it's something I'm still working on, but I know I used to be, I almost feel like, oh gosh, who was she? Like I used to be really bad, like so rigid. Oh, yeah. And I think I hated to travel. Like, and I still have a lot to learn because I'm so picky too. But like you said, you know, you don't make other people, like you're going to visit visit them.
Yes.
Like, you know, you're going to visit, you know, go home in
Exactly.
Minnesota, to Washington.
Exactly.
Like, I should not make it about me.
Right.
Like, oh, hey, we can't eat there because I'm not going to eat that, you
Yes,
know?
yeah.
And so usually, yeah, just like kind of going, like being fluid, like you said. And you best believe I know the menu wherever I go. So like,
literally same though. I will be
literally
looking that up and I will
Yes.
be figuring out the
Yeah.
macros for that thing.
Yeah.
And I will know exactly what I'm getting when I get there.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, I don't actually need a physical menu when I sit down. I've never
No.
been to this place ever,
Yeah.
and I know what I'm ordering.
Yes.
And
have you seen that TikTok trend where it's like, it's the song, it's a country song, and it's like, I don't need this menu. No, I don't. It's like, I already know just what I want.
oh my gosh, we have to.
We should
have
do
to
that.
make it. Yes.
Watch that one, guys. It's
That's
coming out.
Yes, because that's so us. We
Yes,
both
because
do
we
that.
both always know.
Yeah.
And Keaton knows it too. He's always like, when we drive there, he's like, you already know what you're getting. And I go, yes, I do.
Let me tell you.
I do. Let me tell you exactly what I'm getting. It's going to be so good. But no, I think that's good. Like, just preparing in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think, I don't know, like, when I go to Minnesota, like, my dad has a fridge full of, like, chocolate and sodas. Like, I still will not be drinking a full sugar soda.
Oh, never.
Obviously not, okay? You best believe I will be having some peanut M&Ms because I need a late night treat and I'm at home with my dad. So, like, still sticking to your habits the best way you can, I think, is the best way to go about it to still make you feel good. Drinking tons of water is, like, also another thing that I do, trying to make sure I'm staying hydrated because that will help with your cravings too. But I think, yeah, people just get so rigid on things and then it's just not fun for anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's just get right into it. So, I mean, we can just go right into, like, what traveling kind of, like, does to your body. So, like, your body on vacation, right? So, like, a lot of the times when you're sitting for hours and hours on end, and I know I feel this for sure, especially when I'm up on a plane, like, your calf muscles or like your muscles in general aren't contracting much. And that's what helps pump your lymphatic system, right? So it's helping your blood return toward the heart, which, I mean, that's what they usually do when they do like the lymphatic drainage massages, is they massage towards the heart. Like that's what they try to do. But I guess like when you're not moving as much, you're not able to get that regular flow of things. So you're gonna start feeling puffy in specific places. A lot of the time for me, it's like my legs for sure. Like they feel puffy. Do you ever feel puffy? Like when after the plane or anything?
About that. And I was like, you will never find me on a shift on a like, you know, working without compression socks. Like,
oh my gosh.
I always have compression socks.
Yes.
And I'm like, what am I doing? I don't wear compression socks when I am on a plane. But I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah.
Because I haven't really noticed. I'm sure my calves get super puffy. I notice bloating a ton more. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like you said, I do. It makes sense why your legs and why you're puffy
just like
after,
sitting.
like,
it's just not. And then I don't know. But I guess like when you're up in the plane too, you don't really have a whole lot of opportunity to walk around and like get movement in. So it just makes it kind of hard.
Unless you go to the bathroom like 10 times.
Oh, seriously. Which I'm just like, especially if I'm by the window, I'm not about to make people get up a million times. I'm not going to be that person. I'm sorry. I will not.
I will hold it in.
Nope. But, okay. Do you want to get into, like, the lymphatic system and what it is?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about...
Wait. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So what okay, the lymphatic system is part of our immune system and also like the fluid, how fluid is balanced in our bodies. It includes lymphatic vessels, lymph nodes, your tonsils, spleen, thymus, and then lymphoid tissues. So basically think about all the fluid that goes through your bodies. It involves the lymphatic system. And so the blood vessels vessels constantly allow some fluid to move into the tissues that surround them, and most of that fluid eventually returns to the bloodstream, but the lymphatic system collects excess fluid and helps return it so it can circulate again. And once it enters the lymphatic vessels, that fluid is called lymph.
Yeah. So something to kind of think about, I guess, is like your cardiovascular system is like the heart pumping the blood, right? But the lymphatic system doesn't have a central pump like that. So instead, with that lymph or that fluid that is in your body, it relies on movement, and movement that is made by you. So that can be skeletal muscle contractions, like when you're working out, lifting weights, or breathing. Like that's why deep breathing is so important, because it can get things moving. Oh my gosh, I'm having a stroke. And then like I said, with movement, like walks, nice long walks, or any pressure changes, so like with the massages and stuff like that, or but yeah, just like any contraction or movement, that's what helps with that lymph, is like getting it moving around and getting it to where it needs to be. So like I said, when I was like walking around Europe, like 25K steps a day, I was like moving throughout my body all the time, but I was also sweating a ton because it was like 100 degrees outside. It was terrible. But yeah, so that's just kind of like how exercise can kind of play a part in that lymphatic drainage.
And another thing that helps your body like drain fluid is doing what's called MLD, manual lymphatic drainage. So it's a specialized gentle massage technique that helps encourage lymph flow. And so you can get like a regular deep tissue massage, but this is different. So it's light, slow, rhythmic, focused on the lymphatic pathways in your body. So the difference between like a deep tissue massage is like someone is going at it. They are digging into your muscles. You know, like they're trying to like break down the muscles.
Oh yeah.
That's not
lymphatic drainage at all.
No. And Sammy actually got
dude.
Okay, yeah, talk about your experience.
This is like for real one of my favorite topics right now is lymphatic drainage, just because like I was listening to so many podcasts about it, and I was like, okay, once I get back from Europe after having all those carbs, salty foods, and be on a plane for 10 plus hours, like I need something. So I was like, you know what? It's also going to be around my birthday, so I'm going to treat myself to a lymphatic drainage massage. And I just got one done. It's called the Tox, and it was like the best. Dude, I walk in there. First of all, their aesthetic, all black. What? I go into the bathroom, the toilet's black, and the toilet paper is black.
That's really
I'm like,
bougie.
holy cow, that's crazy. But anyways, so it was really beautiful and so nice. And then it was like a full body, so that included my face, which was really nice. But like you said, it is more lower vibration, but the lady did tell me beforehand, I think her name was April, but she's the best. I love April. Shout out April. But she was like, a lot of other lymphatic drainage places, like they'll do really soft, but like our technique here is doing a little bit more. And I was like, I love it. Anything, I was like, dude, because for me, I love more pressure. Like more pressure feels so good. So she first did my facial and like worked my face, and they have a little tool too that's like a vibrator. So they'll use that on your face too, and also like use a gua sha. They'll use like some type of serum, put a mask on you, wonderful. And then they'll like work down your neck because you have your lymph nodes in your neck, right? So then they'll like push down there. And what's really cool about the technique for lymphatic drainage is that they're always trying to push towards your heart. So like at my face, they were like pushing down, but like when they got to my legs, they were all pushing up, which was pretty cool. But the stomach area, like that was like a whole experience because first of all, I felt so bad because I literally drank so much water beforehand, but I had to pee so so bad. So she kept like pushing on my stomach and then like, well, like massaging my stomach in a way, but in a way that was also going over my bladder. And I'd be like, oh my gosh. But that was like the only bad part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like I could feel while she was massaging my stomach, like things were moving in there, like moving.
You're like,
yeah, I was like, you're like pushing
way.
something through my colon. I was like, I have a feeling I'm gonna be in that bathroom here shortly. Okay, crazy. But anyway, so yeah, it was amazing. And I know you can see like a lot of before and after pictures of people doing lymphatic. She asked me if I wanted one. I was like, nah, that's okay. But I think the next time I will do one. But the thing is that I see a lot on social media that people get wrong is that like lymphatic drainage equals fat loss. And that is not... Guys, no. I still have the same amount of fat on me, okay? It's just, it's a shift in fluid is all it is. Like, them just getting the fluid to where it needs to be to get out of your body so you aren't as puffy. And that's what it's doing. Like, it's literally just making people less puffy in those photos. Like, they're not all of a sudden losing, like, 5 pounds of fat. Like, that's crazy to me. But a lot of the time, like, you'll see things that's, like, lost 5 inches in, like, 30 minutes because of a massage like this. And that's not what is happening. It's just the fluid movement and the decrease in swelling that I was already talking about. But, I guess a lot of the time, like, people will say, like, the scale changed too. Like, when you step on a scale and you weigh yourself. But no, it's just a shift in the fluid in your body. So it's just reducing swelling. So don't think that you're all of a sudden going to get, like, super toned and super, like, fit after doing this. Because that's not the case at all.
And even, like, after traveling too, like, people will beat themselves up. They'll get home from traveling. Oh, yeah. They'll get on the scale and it'll be, like, 5 or 6 pounds more. And they'll freak out and then they'll start drinking, like, they drink less water, they go really hard in the gym, and honestly for like a few days to a week after, like, if you can afford a lymphatic drainage massage, go get one.
Yeah, and it can be expensive sometimes, for sure.
But also, like, just let your body go back to normal, like, do all the good things and be like more mindful of drinking more water, and let your body like go back, like, so the scale will drop in like 5 to 6 days. But anyone that tells you, or like, the billboards that say, oh, do this and fat will melt off.
Yes.
Like, honestly, don't believe them.
No.
And it, like, honestly kind of angers me that people will, it's such a scam. It's like, how could you tell people something so false?
Yeah.
Like, it's not gonna, fat is not just gonna
like melt away off your body. Like, that's not how it works.
No. And you're trying to help people like get healthy and you're telling people that, like, it's just so misleading.
Yes. No, I totally agree with that. It makes me angry sometimes. But with that lymphatic drainage, like, a lot of people do use it for like the treatment for lymphedema, which I mean, that's just like the fluid buildup in like your legs, or it can be in your where is it? Oh my gosh, in your tissue. Like, in your tissue. Like, that's where all of the, like, a lot of lymph is kind of just sitting in, or just any other certain types of swelling. But those also require a lot more treatment too. So don't only go for lymphatic drainage with that. But it does take a lot of guidance sometimes, because a lot of people like will see no progress from a massage. But sometimes, like, you can't just get a lymphatic massage and then go back to eating processed foods. Like, after getting a lymphatic massage, you want to make sure you're getting your water, you're eating healthy, you're not like intaking a bunch of sodium, because you're just gonna go right back to feeling puffy. Yeah, so it's kind of, I guess it just kind of feels nice. So I think anyone that does it, they should just get it ASAP. Let me think what else. Yeah. What are you thinking? Do you think you're going to get one?
I do. Yeah. I honestly wanted to, I've watched a whole bunch of like videos or seen like lymphatic drainage massages. I didn't know they were like hundreds of dollars, but I definitely want to get one. I think it would be,
I bet you can find
amazing.
it cheap, because the one that I got, guys, was like $250. I do think that there probably is cheaper out there.
Yeah, but that's probably like standard.
Hopefully. I don't know. Hopefully not,
Yeah.
actually, because that'd
Yeah.
be nice if I could find a cheaper place, because I would get it so much more often. But I mean, like, other cheap ways that you can, I guess, manipulate your lymph is just like gua shaing or
the vibration plates.
Yes, the vibration plates.
We have one. I don't know. I don't want to, like, we're not that amazing. I mean, Sammy's amazing.
No.
But, like, our floor, I don't know. People walk on our floor and they.
All the time.
Yeah.
Like, our floor rocks at, like, trying
They're
to stay
so
healthy,
cool.
like, moving. We have weights in our weight.
Yeah.
We don't have a weight room in our floor, but we have weights in our, like, we have what it's called a Zen room, but there's, like, weights in there. There's, like, a leg, what is it called? Like, a ab machine in there where you can do leg lifts.
Bar.
Yes. Oh, the pull-up bar, too.
Bar,
yes.
And the
yes,
massage, we have a massage chair.
We do have a massage.
Yeah.
Well, we really are lucky.
Yeah. And we have a vibration plate.
Yes.
And anyways, my manager, I had asked for some of these things as a suggestion. I was like, this is gonna make our floor healthier. And so when it finally happened, she texted me and, like, I was so excited.
Yes.
But it really is, like, so amazing to just, like, turn off the lights. I mean, we work night shifts, so you know it's like 2 a.m.
Right.
The lights are off. You just, like, go stand on the vibration plate.
Yeah.
Try not to fall asleep. But, like, it just feels so good.
It feels so good. We also might be in control of the snacks on our unit here shortly. Hopefully she lets us do that. That would be great.
Yeah, our floor's gonna be so healthy.
Oh yeah, they already, you know what? Because of, honestly, Sarah, because of you. You
Because
have
of
made
you.
this all
Not
happen. You have made walking a trend on there. You have made people want to be healthier on there by just, like, talking about your lifestyle. I think it's so good. You're literally making such a difference.
I mean, I
so
love
cool.
to walk, but I know there's so many that were walking before. It's just fun that more people have, like, joined.
Yeah, like, incorporated.
Yeah.
Guys, we will legit all walk as a unit. And, like, we will have complaints from our patients. And they're like, why is that so loud out there? And we're like, you know what? We're a family, okay?
Yeah, we really are.
We're talking. Yeah, I love our night shift group. It's the best. Okay, let's just do, you know what we should do? We should do a couple rapid fires.
Yes.
Yes, I think that'd be, okay, most overrated travel wellness tip, water. I think straight up, drink your water. Yeah. I think that's one of the biggest ones that comes to my mind.
Is that overrated or underrated?
Oh, wait, is it overrated?
Wait, doesn't...
Shoot.
I was like, wait, water's so good.
Wait,
good
point.
I
thought it the opposite. I think it's the opposite, Siri.
Okay.
You're right. Okay, overrated travel... Actually, I might have to think about that one.
Yeah.
Overrated. I don't know. I don't really hear any travel tips that, like, are overrated.
Yeah, I think all of them actually
valid.
Are good. Maybe we just go to really credible sources.
Underrated? Water.
yeah, water for sure.
Oh, I already, okay, perfect. Okay, I guess you should, honestly, you should get a lymphatic drainage massage, and then you should just let us know.
Well, we're probably going to travel here in the next month or so.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just going to get a lymphatic.
I love it.
Yeah, and then I'll let you know, because that would be...
To the podcast. Let them all know. I think they really want to know.
Updates.
No, I think that's a great idea. Okay, guys. Well, I think we honestly just might end it there, because we're going to go get some grub.
We're so excited.
Yeah, and it's going to be so good. But anyways, we'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.